now that I've got this motherboard installed into my PC case, there are two things worth mentioning. I mean, it is quite a small motherboard, so things are going to be a bit cramped. But before I put the motherboard into my case, what I did do was fit my heatsink and fan. It's fairly large. What I didn't do was put the memory in. That actually sort of came in, put that in last. And one thing I did notice was obviously the fan and one of the memory slots, pretty much sit on top of each other. So initially it was a bit of a struggle to try and squeeze that in. I didn't want to take the heatsink and fan off again. So that's one thing worth mentioning. I'll just try and get that in a little bit. You sort of see that's quite a tight fit. I mean, once it's in, it's fine, but it was just getting it in. It's much easier if you put the memory in first, then put on your heatsink and fan. Now, the other one you're not going to be able to see, but is graphics card. Now, by no means do I have a large graphics card, but you can see where this blue cable comes out here. Basically, just where that blue cable disappears is the first SATA 3 port, and basically, if you've got a graphics card similar to mine, that's ATI 6850, so it's not a big card, it sits right on top of that first SATA port. Now the only way I managed to actually get a cable to fit is I did have a spare 90-degree angled one, so it comes out and goes sort of straight down at 90 degrees, which is the only way I could get it to fit. If you've got a standard one that comes straight out, you're going to struggle a bit. The other three fitted fine. That was no real problem. But other than that, there are two things to consider with this board. It is a small board, so things are a bit tight. But apart from that, it is a great board. I put both Windows 7 and Windows 8 on here. No problems. Both run fine. If you're looking for cheap board, this is certainly one to go for. Thanks very much.